Just like I told you about my fitness journey. And when you go through shit, when you suffer, when you put yourself through a lot, you grow from that shit, man. I could say that with many different aspects of life. Alright, man, welcome back to another video. Hope your day is going good. And in today's video, man, we have another video by Alex the Virgo. And this video is called The Art of Waiting Your Turn. This one popped up on my recommended because I think it's because we watched the last two. And so, I mean, this one has 10K, man. So I'm curious to see what he was actually talking about on this Art of Waiting Your Turn, man. T-Raw, what you thinking, bro?
When you wait your turn, things just line up for you at the right time. You feel me? If dude that was on that Pop the Balloon show would have just waited his turn instead of trying to flex and fake it till he make it, it would have just felt better all around. Like, you feel me? He would have had a boost of ego, but he would have been humble with it. He wouldn't have been overly flexing. You feel me?
Facts.
But that's just an example.
All right, man, we gonna get into it.
I'm looking at everybody having a blast. People the same age as me in college, they going to parties, they going on trips, they with their friends, they making money. I'm sitting
I
there
just know where he going with it.
not having fun, not enjoying life, but I just waited my turn. I ain't really complained for real. I just waited my turn.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I had to get my turn. Now
Look
at me. It's people saying that about me
boy
now.
can flex now. And I actually feel good.
It's gonna come, bro. I promise you. Your turn might not be now. You might not be ready for it now. People be rushing for their turn.
You gotta wait your turn, cause I let a lot of people, pass me, and I was sad. I would get like discouraged, but now that it's my time, I'm like,
if God say this time right here, it's gonna happen. But if it ain't your time right now, don't beat yourself up. Just wait your time. Right now, he taking you through some steps that you need to know.
The art of waiting your turn. Most people don't even know how to wait an hour in between goon sessions.
Whoa, Alex, bro, I fought with you, bro, but that was wild. It's a wild start off, man.
There's a lost art known as waiting your turn. Delayed gratification, staying down until you come up some call it. The whole world, myself included, seem to struggle with this as the days go by and the number of TikToks increase. And, I want to blame it on TikTok since, that's what most of us commentary channels do when there's any problem in today's world. But the truth of the matter is it comes from somewhere deep. And TikTok honestly just amplifies and exposes this already forsaken reality. Let me explain to y'all the art of waiting your turn.
All right, let's hear it, Alex.
The year was 1984. Before there was Lil Nas X's.
Jesus. This was a crazy time. I was just telling y'all, boy, I don't think Dennis Rodman is into the alternative lifestyle, bro. Was it you I was having this conversation with? I told you, I don't think he into that alternative shit.
And look at it.
It was Dennis Rodman.
I never got on the glittery crop top.
Disco dancing, African booty.
That ain't alternative. I don't know what it is.
Basketball was completely different. Shooting wasn't as important as it is today, and everybody was a force to be reckoned with. Yet, at the ripe age of 21, this one young man had the whole league shook. This young man stood out above the rest. He jumped out the gym. He contorted his body in ways others couldn't. It was almost like he was soaring through the air. People feared him despite him not being extremely tall or muscular. That guy's name was John Cena. No, I'm playing. It was Michael Jordan. All Michael Jordan wanted to do was win games, bets, and more importantly, championships and trophies. His only problem was he was a little undersized muscle-wise, and his teammates were a little booty cheeks. So he needed to learn when to hold the ball and when to pass the ball. So he started working out. He found ways to innovate and become a master of his craft. And he ultimately elevated and became the person he needed to be. And in 1991, years later, he went on to three-peat, winning 3 NBA championships back-to-back, winning finals MVP all 3 times. Took a year off, came back and did the
That's why
exact
MJ's my GOAT.
same thing. And what always stuck out to me about MJ was that he had to be Michael Jordan, the Black Cat, Air Jordan, for 7 years straight before he even got his first championship. If he would have slacked in that 7-year period or going, I'll just cruise by, as a lot of players do because they get millions of dollars and that's what they've been waiting for their whole life is money. If he would have...
Bro, listen, that's why the argument in the media before, I'm not sure how old you guys are, how old you guys start watching basketball, but there was a period in time from 2017 to 2021 where the media made an actual valid argument that they had to play their asses off to make over $1 million, bro. The checks that niggas are making now, players would have been like, whoa, bro, I'd have been that nigga if I was making this money, that the money these players are making now. You feel me?
Yeah.
And it's like, that's what made basketball so great, because these niggas played for the love of the game more than about the check. You'll see a lot of niggas like Paul George. I love Paul George, but Paul George really only turned up on a contract season. You know what I'm saying? And that's a problem with a lot of niggas. Boy, they cruise through, and then it's value time. Let me show them, boy, my value. Oh, yeah, I still got it. I still could do something, y'all, boy. And it's not the love of the game. You're just playing cruise control. Winning doesn't matter. You're just going through the flow. Is that really being competitive? And that's my only thing with basketball. But that's just a side note. I'm not going to further digress. We're going to get back to the video.
He said, I'm just going to cruise until it's my turn. He would have missed his window. He would have never got a shot at a championship, I'm sure. But he instead gave his all at all times, no matter which game, no matter which practice, no matter who it was. And that's what separated him from everyone else. I feel like in today's world, a lot of people confuse being ready with God being ready. Just because you are ready doesn't mean it's your turn. That's why it's called waiting your turn. Most of us get caught in that your part because we all have a sense of entitlement, and that ends up clouding our judgment and vision. Another big part of waiting your turn is trusting in yourself, because a lot of the times while people are waiting in line for their turn, they end up getting tired of waiting. They try to find somebody farther ahead who got in line earlier, or they just flat out go home and say, I don't even feel like eating no more, I'm gonna just go to the vending machine. And it all stems from a lack of trust in self, because if you trusted in yourself like Michael Jordan, you would be fine waiting 7 years, less or more, because you know you already have it. It just takes its own time to manifest in the physical. And most give up in between this waiting period. One person that did not, though, however, is one of our favorite guys to glaze these days. South Carolina's very own Duke Dennis. Shout out, I'm also from South Carolina. So I see so many people online talk about him like he's an overnight success, and they have some sort of jealousy because they don't have what he has. Little do they know it has nothing to do with the material, though. You know, it's like people are in line and they see that he's finally got to the front of the line. He's eating, he has all the most delicious food, and he's getting full. He's having a fun time. But little do they know this man was sitting in line before half of us was even born. That is not a joke to say he's old. I know it sounds like that, but genuinely, I was born in 2005. This man was born in 1990 something. So Duke from 2016 all the way up until about 20.
Pretty much what he's going is, bro, you just got to work behind the scenes. You feel me? That business that you want to start, you might not get paid that first year.
For sure.
But you got to keep grinding. And when that check do hit, it's going to hit different. You're going to be like, dang, bro, I grinded all this time. Niggas ain't make nothing. Soon as you make that check, that first check, it's going to feel different, man. And then from there, it's only up.
Facts. Yeah, you just got to wait your turn, bro. There's no rush. You know, a lot of times as human beings, we get caught up in a rush. Like even me. If y'all don't know, man, y'all can go follow my brand, J Define INC. I started a brand. And I got too many pots in the stove when it came to my brand, bro. Photography, goddamn. Clothing, goddamn. Fitness, goddamn. Basketball highlights, goddamn. Sports highlights, goddamn. I could keep
this
going.
Goes on, bro.
What?
Etc.
I'm doing everything, ho.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I'm one man. And, you know, one thing I love about myself is the amount of energy I have as a one man. I literally feel like I'm a one-man army, bro, when I'm motivated. The problem about that is, like I said, it just needed time. It needed further cultivation. And a lot of times what they say is you got to focus on one thing, because when you focus on one thing, you blow that one thing up, everything else falls in line. So now that I've had the time to sit back and, like he's saying, waiting your turn, I've done the inner work, I've done the research, I've sat back, I watch other fitness influencers. I feel like, bro, I'm finna let go of this mentality I've had where I've always held myself back, like, oh yeah, I'm not finna flex and show my shit off. Fuck that shit, nigga. I work for this shit.
For sure.
And there's a lot of niggas who still can't touch to my level.
Yeah.
So that's why I need to flex it. Because love it or hate it, it's gonna make you feel some type of way. And that's what we gotta do as content creators, make you feel some type of way.
Yeah.
So, yeah, nigga, I'm on that shit now. Just wait.
2021, we just stream upload videos of 2K.
That's exactly what I'm saying, though.
Yeah.
You can flex a little bit, though.
Yeah.
Because you grind it.
He was in the trenches for most of his life.
But that nigga on the pop the balloon,
nah.
faking it.
Faking the whole shit.
I don't care.
It'd be like Bandman Kevo trying to flex abs.
At the age of 23.
Like,
exactly. You ain't even working for it.
No job, no hush, and to put the
That
cherry
bitch is trying to flex BBLs.
What?
Went to the doctor shop. That ain't even yours.
Over a misunderstanding.
And start shooting at me. Me and Dre linked up, bro. And I told Dre, bro, I was like, bro, I said, bro, I think he dead, bro. When I finally get up to him, he laying on his stomach, bro. The nigga shot my cousin in the back, bro.
Oh shit.
This was all in the midst
Damn, and he
of him
felt that
uploading
shit.
2K videos. He literally was the most down bad you could be. L after L. They just kept coming. It seemed like there was nothing good coming for him.
About a month in, I had got my first letter. The letter was from my girlfriend. Bro. It's over. I'm in the army. I was sitting here going crazy. I'm like, baby, don't leave. Not when I need you. Please, though. You know what I'm saying? Please.
But he kept his eyes focused on his vision. He kept uploading every single day for 2 years straight, no breaks.
Not when I need you the most, baby. Oh my God, I feel that shit, gang. I feel it.
I'm sure after all that, he felt like he deserved a break. And to be fair, he did. Like I said, just because you're ready, and even sometimes you think you're ready, that don't mean the universe is ready to give you what it's going to give you. Dude kept going, and by 2K19, so that would be late 2018, going on to 2019, he was one of the biggest content creators in the 2K community. But even still, the same way how Michael Jordan made it to the NBA, but he didn't get the championships he wanted, it's almost the same story with Duke Dennis, because although he was big in the 2K community, it wasn't nothing like how he is known outside of 2K. People know him for motivational talks, for just looking good, for just getting girls basketball, etc. He was just known.
Crazy thing about Duke is before he blew up like that, like where you can't escape him now on social media last year, and I think it was the year before that too, like 2022, 2023.
Yeah.
I didn't know who this nigga was other than he was in AMP and he could dunk. And he was the oldest in the group. AMP was going crazy 2021, bro. You couldn't miss an AMP video. I don't even know if they still drop. Because they got so much motion now. It's like, why the fuck would we make videos anymore?
Yeah.
It's like...
No, they still making videos.
Oh, they still make videos? Oh, shit. Well, yeah, back when I used to watch AMP 2021, 2022, was my only time seeing Duke. Then 2022 popped off. I'm seeing this nigga on the Riz. He just over here pointing out. I'm like, what the fuck is this nigga? This shit was crazy. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, shout out to bro. Like, you know, like he's saying, real shit, bro. He stayed down. He went through a lot. I'm finding out more about his story as the years are going on, because I found out about his cousin thing. I think that was this year. That's when I found out about the cousin story. So that man has been on this grind for a long time, bro. The cousin died. It'd be like, bro, imagine me, you on the grind, we uploading 2K videos, and then you or I get shot, and then you pushing on and you make it.
Yeah.
It's like you carrying on the torch type shit.
For real.
I fought with bro. Sure. I fought with bro 10 times heavier now, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Specifically for 2K, and on a broad scale, he still wasn't that big. Until one day he shot that one video with Kai.
When you see a baddie at the party,
They changed my life right there. When I woke up the next morning, I had actresses, WNBA players, female artists, Instagram models, everybody DMing me. No cap.
He waited his turn. This was after a lot of people would have got complacent because they already felt like they made it. He already made it out good. He already was touching 100K a month, but he still kept going because the mission wasn't over. And look at him now, to having no car, being cheated on, feeling ugly, being broke. After waiting your turn, all the curses would then turn into gifts. Everything he went through prepared him for what was coming towards him. But you also realize, since you just kept
He
your
holding
head down,
people babies and shit. Niggas treating him like the president and shit.
What?
kept going, you kept working. You don't even realize how long, however long it is, that it takes you to get to where you're going, because you were just so in love with the process. If you don't prepare yourself to receive what you have, if you don't suffer, then you're not going to be able to appreciate your gifts and what God has blessed upon you.
What I just said, y'all boys, just like I told you about my fitness journey, and when you go through shit, when you suffer, when you put yourself through a lot, you grow from that shit, man. I could say that with many different aspects of life, whether it be hoops, relationships with females, you feel me? Relationships with my niggas, you know, just life, period, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything has a lesson in it, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's your responsibility to learn from it, or else life's just gonna pass you by, bro.
For sure.
Right now, it might not happen overnight. You know what I'm saying? It might take 5 months, 6 months, 8 months, a year, 2 years. It might take a little long, but that's how you really know who want it.
I remember I heard somebody say that God is delayed gratification and the devil is instant gratification. And ultimately, the universe tests you before it gives you what you want, to make sure you learned all the lessons to not only maintain what you get, but again, to appreciate it. And this is normally what gets a lot of people a lot of the time. Right when all they got to do is dig 1 more inch into the ground to get the gold, they give up. Or they take the temptation from the guy saying, yo, come this way. I found a little bit of gold over here. Instead of just focusing on this one wall right here, you just dig 1 more inch deeper. The gold's right there, but you let somebody come and take you. Yo, come on, bro. I got a job for you, bro. I know you're broke right now. Come, bro. I got this job for you. You let your parents, you let everybody else, you let all these voices, this temptation stop you when you're this shy of getting what you want. It low-key reminds me of the 2016 XXL freshman class. I remember when they first came out, them as a whole, the hip-hop world collectively really just hated
Facts.
them. You know,
they were the best. I ain't gonna lie. They're the line in the sand generation. I don't give a fuck what you say. Because the niggas that made it and that are still relevant today have changed rap forever. And the ones that didn't, we don't even remember who the fuck they are. That's the difference.
Yeah.
Called them the mumble rappers, or they said they were a little too feminine, like, you know, Uzi, and just all these things because they went against traditionally what was. They essentially were trying to gatekeep them from entering the hip hop sphere because they were in fear of them ruining it, when realistically they were just changing and evolving the rap game. A lot of your modern day rappers today were heavily inspired and influenced by them. If they didn't kick the door open, there's a good chance that most artists today wouldn't even be around. And that was the temptation, the instant gratification, because they could have let the noise win, taken that and got instant validation from the OGs, the fans, the charts, the money, the success. And some did do that. They did whatever all the, you know, white viewers and the consumers wanted to hear, like a Lil Pump who did what everybody else wanted to see instead of evolving and finding his own sound over time. But look at how far their careers went over the 2016 XXL freshmen, who came up at the exact same time as them. Although at first it looked like a failure and it was extremely painful being them at that time, it was essentially an uphill battle. The war was ultimately won. They waited their turn.
Bro, I love this example, and I'm finna close it out here, man. I'm not gonna lie. I fought with you, but we basically at the end of your video, bro. You used the perfect example, man. The niggas who stayed true to themselves, bro, and didn't switch up, look at how their careers took off. Uzi. Man, this nigga had niggas feeding for eternal to take, boy. You know what I'm saying? When he dropped that shit, whole world went crazy for a little minute.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of niggas are talking about how Uzi ain't shit, da da da. I even remember a rapper in Philly come talking about, oh, Meek Mill gotta take the throne cause Uzi too soft. I don't remember who said that shit.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, nigga, look, Uzi's a stepper, I ain't gonna lie to you. And look at 21 Savage. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hands in my bank account. What? Come on, man. Don't play, man. Who else is in this 2016? It's more than just Uzi. Kodak.
Uzi, Kodak 21.
Man. Bro, Kodak still goes crazy to this day.
For sure.
Bro, Kodak could go on a record and just be mumbling. Niggas gonna bump that shit.
Niggas gonna buy it, boy.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
So, you know, that generation has changed rap forever.
Yeah.
Like, the niggas that fell off, Lil Dicky, and I mean, we kind of knew those niggas weren't gonna make it though. They were just kind of like culture vultures. You could see it. Like, I'm in it because this is what's hot right now.
Nah, but cuz Lil Dicky did his thing though.
He did his thing.
Yeah.
But you see what he ended up doing? He ended up transitioning into a businessman. As he should.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to be in rap, but rap wasn't really accepting for someone like you. Cause not saying like his bars were trash.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that the comedy skit, like, we don't come to rap to laugh, bro.
Yeah.
We kind of bye. When I want to rap, I'm gonna feel like that nigga. I don't walk around feeling like I'm some kind of clown.
Yeah.
And I'm laughing about shit. Nah, nigga. I might walk up on a bitch. I don't want to be playing little Dicky in my ears, bro.
That's right.
It's gonna fuck up the whole game. Man, I want to feel like that nigga. Y'all boy know what I'm talking about. But anyway, T-Raw. T-Raw, man, what you gotta say, bro?
Yeah, man, just stay down till you come up, bro. Nobody can really cheat the grind, bro. You feel me? And it hit different when you actually make it to the end of the rainbow and you get the gold. You feel me? Like, cuz we grinding, bro. This video was inspirational for me. Seeing that boy Duke Dennis, you feel me? It felt like that was us when he was like, oh, he grinded this year. And he finally made it. Like, shit, that felt like us.
For sure.
You feel me? So y'all boy keep tapping in, man. Help us reach to the end of the rainbow, man, to get that goal.
You know, we've been at this shit for a little minute, man. We appreciate y'all, gang.
Yeah.
You already know this is the end of the video, man. If you have made it here, you're a real one. We appreciate you, man. And let us know what you think about the art of waiting your turn, man. How are y'all doing in y'all life? Are y'all waiting your turn, man? What do y'all want to do? Let us know, man. I'm reading all the comments below, man. Go ahead, like, and, you know, binge the rest of the videos on the channel, bro. We appreciate everything you do, and we out.